Good evening. My name is Gary Menon. I'm a teacher of physics for VHS. The purpose of this screencast is to share with you a few items of both software and hardware that have made my job as a teacher of VHS much easier and more effective. Certainly much easier in my opinion. The first piece of software is the application I'm currently using, which is called Cam Studio. This is the icon for Cam Studio up here in my upper right hand corner of my screen. And it's free software available online. You can simply Google Cam Studio. It's available for download and doesn't cost you a thing. I'm using it right now. Okay, and one of the applications I've used it for is to do screencasts. And I'll give you an example of a screencast that I've done. Here's a screencast I've done. Let me just, it's already in progress. Let me continue running it.
Looking at a little right triangle trigonometry here, we know that the hypotenuse of this scenario here is 30 meters. That's the length of the rope, the line. And,
okay, I'll stop that at that point. That's one application here for using Cam Studio, but certainly this is all dependent on the fact that I have something known as a tablet, a bamboo tablet. And since I don't have a webcam, I can't really show it to you very well. So I'm just going to the website for the bamboo tablet, and basically the item I have is right here in the lower left-hand corner of their website screen. And it enables me to use this stylus as both a stylus and as a mouse, so it doubles as a mouse, which enables me to do this screencast tonight that I'm doing with you with Cam Studio. It also enables me to do webinars, and I just had my first webinar the other night. And for example, yet another piece of software is something known as PDF Ink. So I can take a blank Word document. I know I'm going a little fast here. I'm going to take a blank Word document here that I've made up already. I'm opening it up, and if you have the latest versions of Word, you can use these pen and ink tools in Word, and you can write with them, write in Word, and you can use that as your template. If you don't have the latest version of Word, you can, latest version of if you don't have the latest version of Word, you can always convert a blank Word document to PDF by going to the print option in Word, and rather than actually printing it, you're using this free software called Do PDF. Version 7 is what I'm using. And if you do that, click on that and then say print, this document will actually print as a PDF. Okay, so I printed that as a PDF, and it should show up on my desktop somewhere or in my documents folder, and I'll see if I can find it. Okay, I'm closing this out. I'm not going to save this because I should already have it there on my desktop. And here it is. Okay, so I'm going to open this document in another software known as PDF Ink. So here I go. I'm going to find this software called PDF Ink. That cost me a grand total of $5. So I'm going to open up PDF Ink, and with PDF Ink, I'm going to open up a webinar blank slate, which I call this Word document, which I then converted to a PDF. I opened that up, and now I can use these pen tools up here with my Wacom bamboo tablet, and I can, do the webinar right from the PDF file, or the Word file, or the PowerPoint file if you have the latest versions of them. So I'm going to close out of this. Okay, I hope. Okay, there we go. Another advantage, if a student gives you a document in PDF, okay, so let's go back to PDF Ink, opening it up, and I'm now going to open up a student's homework, open it up. Here it is, coming up, I hope. All right, so I can go in and basically overwrite the homework with any color I'd like out of this selection. Maybe some of the students don't like red, so I can write it in blue. And you could basically correct it as you see fit. Great job, which I've already written down here in red since it was a previous assignment. Or you could say this one's wrong, check again. whatever you like, just exactly like you would be doing as if you were in a face-to-face class and this was a hard copy. Then you can save this as that particular individual's homework, save it as a PDF. It overwrites it and saves it with all that markup, and once you have it, you can then basically just put it in the student's Dropbox, and there you have it for the posterity in VHS, and of course for the student's feedback. All right, what about if a student doesn't know how to save a document as a PDF and is sending you snapshots? I've asked them to send me snapshots. Okay, so here's a particular snapshot of a student's homework. Okay, it's just a snapshot, kind of like the same snapshot I had before. All right, and here's another one, previewing it. So that's a person who's just taken their notebook and taken their iPhone and snapped a picture of it. Now, I don't have an iPhone, but it seems like all the students have one. So this should be an easy matter. Just tell them to, to make sure they frame it correctly, focus it correctly, careful, steady, shoot, snap it, save it as a JPEG. And if they send it to you as a JPEG, what you can then do with another piece of software, something called Photoshop Elements. I'm going to open this with Photoshop Elements Editor. And that software came for free with my Bamboo tablet. Now you could mark it up right in Photoshop Elements, kind of just like I was doing with the PDF ink. You can mark it up just like that, or not. So you can just then, if you don't want to mark it up in Photoshop Elements, you can save this document, this JPEG. Okay. I'm going to save this as a PDF in Photoshop Elements. Here it is. I'm saving it as a PDF. Okay. And I saved it to my desktop. I'm going to now open the next one, the second JPEG. Open with Photoshop Elements Editor. Then I'm going to save this one. Save as. Click this down, make this another PDF. Whoop, not PCX, but PDF. Be careful with that. Save it. I hope it worked. And so I've got these original JPEGs I had as JPEGs, now they're PDFs. And I can use yet another piece of software called PDF Helper. Let's see if I can show you where that is. This is PDF Helper. It's from the Rapid Programming team. It's available free online. You download it from this website. And once you download it and get a few bugs worked out, be careful that you that you do not download any other free software with it, because it becomes advertising software. Be careful of that. So don't do that. But once you have it, it kind of looks like this. Let's see if I can open this up. PDF Helper Zip. And I open that up. And this file shows up. And I open. And what you have is this icon, this start icon. And what this does, it enables you to take these two documents and move them into an input file. And say start. It says output folder content will be cleared. Continue, yes. And merging is done. Now what I've done is I've merged these two documents into one output file called a merge document. And I can then look through this merge document. And I could open this up in PDF Ink and correct it from here. And now I've got one document. Students will send me, 3 or 4 pictures of their homework. I merge them with this software, or open them up in Photoshop Elements, convert them to PDFs, and then merge them with PDF Helper. That's about it. I know that's a lot of information to digest, but I think if you review this screencast slowly and do it several times, you'll be able to get all the pieces of software that I'm using. It certainly has helped my job be a lot easier, and I think far more effective. And by all means, if you have any questions, just drop me a note, and good luck out there in Cyberland.